Hi guys, welcome to the video. Today I'll be showing you how to make this long fitted jersey dress. You can find the PDF pattern and some more photos in my online shop, link below. If you're interested, keep on watching. Fold the dart in half with fabric right sides together along your marked line and pin it in place. Place the last pin at the point of the dart. It will be your visual guide when sewing. Use a lightning bolt stitch or a narrow zigzag stitch and set it to 2.5 length. You will be sewing starting from the middle of the dart and going towards the end. When you get to the end of the dart, don't backstitch. Instead, leave a long tail of threads and tie them together. Be careful not to pull the threads too tight, as it will result in puckering. Repeat for all darts. When you finish, don't trim the excess fabric, just press each dart down. Take your two front top pieces and lay them one on top of the other with the right sides together. Pin them around the neckline and the two armholes. Now sew along the edges of the fabric on your overlocker. When I'm about to sew the inner corner, I like to stop and hide the knife. Then I continue sewing until I am around half a centimeter away from the fabric edge. Keeping the needles down, I raise the presser foot, turn the fabric 90 degrees to the side and keep on sewing. Thanks to that, I can sew the corner precisely and I don't have to worry that I will cut into it accidentally. When you're done, turn the front top piece inside out and put it aside. Take your two back top pieces, two halves, and lay them one on top of the other with the right sides together. Pin them along the center back. Repeat this step for the other two halves that are left and sew the pinned fabric on your overlocker. Now put one full back top piece on top of the other, matching the right sides together. Pin them around the back neckline and the two armholes and sew them on your overlocker. Whenever I have to sew over another seam, I stop and raise the presser foot just to make sure the fabric is fed evenly. I repeat this step a few more times. Once you are done, turn the back toe piece inside out and put it aside. Take the two back skirt pieces and pin the right sides together along the center back. To help you distribute the fabric evenly, match the notches along the center back. Sew the seam on your overlocker. Once your back skirt piece is ready, lay the back underskirt piece on top of it with the right sides together. Match the fabric evenly and pin just the back cutout. Now sew it on your overlocker. Once you're done, turn the fabric inside out and put it aside. Take the front underskirt and lay it on top of the front skirt piece. Again, make sure that the fabric is distributed evenly before you pin just the front cutout together. Sew it on your overlocker and turn it inside out. Take your front top and front skirt pieces. Lay the front top on top of the front skirt, keeping the right sides together so that the edges of the fabric match. There are two notches on the front top piece that should be matched with where the cutout starts and ends on the front skirt. Put it aside for the time being. Take your back top and back skirt pieces. Lay the back top on top of the back skirt, keeping the right sides together so that the edges of the fabric match. There are two notches on the back top piece that should be matched with where the cutout starts and ends on the back skirt. Sew the pinned fabric on your overlocker, starting from one side and continuing along the entire edge of the fabric until you reach the end. Again, make sure to feed the fabric evenly so that it won't stretch. Take both pieces, front and skirt and back and skirt, and match the right sides together at the shoulders and along both sides. The notches placed along the sides of the skirt will help you distribute the fabric evenly. Pin the fabric as you go. Sew both shoulders and both sides of the dress on your overlocker. Whenever you encounter a thick seam, slow down and make sure that the fabric is fed through the machine evenly. I like to stop, raise the presser foot, then continue sewing for a little while and repeat this process a few times so that the fabric won't get stuck and will move smoothly. To finish off both cutouts, locate the upper part of the cutout on the front of the dress first. Fold the fabric directing it towards the inside of the dress and pin it in place. Repeat the same process at the back of the dress. Sew the pinned edge on your regular sewing machine. Use a lightning bolt stitch or a narrow zigzag stitch. To finish an overlock thread chain, I roll it with my fingers and push it through the eye of a big tapestry needle. Then I use the needle to feed the thread back into the stitch, putting it under the thread for around 2 centimeters or more. At this point, you can either clip off any excess thread chain and leave it like that, or pull the end of the thread out and tie a knot so that the chain won't find its way out easily. finish off the bottom edge of the dress, I recommend using a 3-thread rolled hem stitch. Set your machine according to the settings in the overlocker manual. Allow the feed dogs to move the fabric without pushing or pulling it manually. It will be a slow process because the stitch length is short. If you can't use this hem stitch, you can leave the edge of the fabric unfinished. I don't recommend using a hemming tape as it will make the finished edge heavy. It should remain light and flowy.